reporting for duty.
I do not pay for oil. I am not an oligarch. I am big oil. I don't even pay taxes. Happy driving. Drive safely.
I need a weapon. Fight for the Empire. I need a weapon.
Hey.
Alright, man. Load your weapon. A trooper should always stay on its feet.
This is working. How's it? Hang loose. How's it? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel.
Remain at your post, trooper.
What went wrong? The channel. There it is. Hello. Today is Friday. It's also chore day. It's also someone's coming down to freaking do what they do in my room. It's still a mess of a bunch of stuff happening that was out of my control schedule. Anyways, speaking of out of my control schedule, we are having Shakespeare on Sunday, this Sunday, but I'm discontinuing posting them because I don't know, it's the actors themselves. I think this Screen Actors Guild had a Screen Actors Guild award thing, and then we were getting some new people popping in to read, and they're saying, well, I'm Screen Actors Guild, so I don't know about you posting it on YouTube. And I said, well, if you don't, you know, if you're not consenting, then you're really not posting it. So I said I could post it unlisted privately. And so I did. I was like, well, I put hours, almost took me so long to make those things, and music, and then somebody complained about the music. So I listed them private with no music, just hey. And then I sent the private link to all those people, and like a couple people watched this it. I'm like, I'm done. People please, and then it's totally unappreciated. It's just like, man, it's like being used. So poo on, not on Shakespeare, but on, I think people are just too cooped up. Speaking of cooped up, finally Colt, hey Colt, how's he doing? Colt here, Colt Brandon. He, to remind you, passed away of an overdose. It was fentanyl and alcohol. I think mostly alcohol and fentanyl because he was in pain, but also because it just goes along with the deal when you do too much alcohol. I should know, 12-step program. Oh God. In omnis Patri Filii Spiritus Sancti, higher power, save us. Save us from ourselves and save us from these cuckoo people. And so, overdosed. I remember seeing him on television. I was just like, hey, what's that? Because I'd be going in and out from Texas back here, and then see him on TV. Just, hey, man. I didn't have a chance to focus, but looking back and focusing, dang, he was really good. So, and then he was like trying to be, sign autograph to the kids. And that sold me right there. It's like, yeah, man. You got little fans. You want to be nice to your fans. Thanks for subscribing and pressing that like button. Even press the notification button too now. We're not posting that much. Share with a friend. Watch to the end. There's all kinds of tricks. to get views, and but the algorithm for YouTube has screwed me, and I'm nothing. I've never been monetized, so I'd love to do it for money, but it's like, jeez, what's gives with that? So, anyways, Colt's been forgotten. I said I didn't forget. See, it's just one of those stories that I see a lot of those stories, all the way up to the point of, So he wants his story to be kind of like, he got brain injury from football a little bit, but he got a car accident, and they figure injury from car accident, tripped the alcohol, used to, painkiller, and then he just got street painkiller. It's just a tragic thing. But finally, they're going to put him to West. They're going to throw him to the West Wind. They're going to have one of those. I guess they cremated him. I didn't know they did that. So they're going to go out into the canoes. Throw into the ocean. Which they have mortuary services offering television commercials for right now. I like when people who want to bury me don't want to bury me, but they respect my culture. You take your ashes and dump them in the water. Oh, wait, that looks too bad. Flush it down the toilet? No. Go paddle out the canoe and throw some leis out there. Whatever. At least you're saving space for other people to die. And we're going to need that nowadays. So back in today's stuff, oh my god. Putin. Jesus. Well, he's obviously bombing the Mariupol pool, Mariupol, that's what it is. And here's the thing about that city. It's a very, very populated city. And here's another thing about that city. He's just bombing the heck out of civilians, and it's very, very obvious when he's doing it to that city, because there's a lot of people, and he's definitely schools and maternity ward and hospital, and I was like, what is wrong? He's definitely doing it on purpose, so it's definitely war crime stuff, but he's definitely having a strategic thing where he's thinking, I will bring them to their knees. And he's talking about people that are just like in the streets. His ploy is to demoralize by killing, innocent people. This is pretty bad. So how long can he do this without... The NATO really wants to help, but they're going, shoot, we go NATO in there and it's going to escalate World War III with nukes pretty fast, because they're dealing with an insane person. Now, insane person has the other idea of, I will blame it like self-defense. He's trying to be, I will tell them that they are attacking us, and then the world will understand. And the world already sees through it, and they're like, go and stop it,
Check the mic and make
and
sure
so his latest one
right,
is chemical weapons. So he's blaming the U.S. for using them chemical weapons. So what we got here is what they call the false flag, and I hate that word because it's just so stupid and overused. But it's true, it exists. That's like when they do something horrible, and then they try to put up the fake or false flag saying, like somebody else claimed that they did this. Okay, so the false flag that they're putting up is the U.S. flag, saying the U.S. falsely did this, but they're falsely claiming that. So that helps with the false flags. That just people using that in conspiracy theory, and then the ears turn off. It's like, oh gosh. But they're doing it on purpose. It's a trick, and it's a lie. And the U.S. they don't do that because it's Geneva Convention stuff. So, but what's the reason? Why is he saying that? I don't know if he pulled off something horrible just yet, but he's saying that about the U.S. But why? Because he's gonna do it. He's about to do that. So everyone's on high alert watching for chemical stuff. And who knows if that just tips the bucket. Because something can tip it into NATO going, hey, you know what? I could just imagine this. Look, Ukraine, you suffered enough. You're officially a NATO country if you just raise your hand and agree. You're part of NATO. Okay, let's go. Bomb. And they decide that they're able to use high power, huge military U.S. forces, which would probably really damage his big old troops that he deployed. It's a lot of his troops. And then Putin would go, that's it. You've done it. And then he'll be at that line of push the button or not push the button. And if he pushes the button for a nuclear weapon, who's he going to nuke first? You know, who's he going to? Is he going to blame the U.S. and try to just lob one over Alaska? I don't know. I hope not. We're Hawaii. We have military bases. We're a target. We're kind of like ground zero here. You know, forget North Korea. Yeah. So anyhow, isn't it wonderful? It's such a lovely day. It's such a lovely day. I think I'll vote for Governor Green. I think I'll vote for Green, the doctor, for governor. But we don't have that yet. I'm seriously wondering if the Patri Fili Sancti Spiritus. I did that a little bit and it's not happening. So, but we'll see if my equipment is cursed because I'm delaying let's change the page and see if this totally messes up. Okay, we're off to look. It's still working. I got my rooster dooster. It's cock-a-doodle-doo down there. It was hanging around in the open Toastmaster meeting one time in the park, and oh brother. Okay, here we go with our major story for at least the Honolulu had. Rise in electricity bills ahead. HECO, our electric company, warns. So basically what we got going on is the prices are going to go up for electricity. The prices have already gone up for gas. And I was going to make a fart joke, but I think whatever. I'm just going to go. Let's go with the roll on it. You know, here's what here. Let's see if I can do this close thing here. See if this will maintain. Oh, okay. A lot of synchronization. Pass the prices to the customer. The company gets defect. We're down with profits. Pass the cost to the customer. Back to that. It's horrible. So they're going to pass the cost to the customer. That's what happened with the COVID stuff, and the prices went up. And what do? They call it not runaway inflation. Don't tell the GOP; they'll use that. But inflation is bad, and it's caused by many factors. Economy is a wicked, many-tentacled monster. But it's fodder to blame Biden and his failed agenda, according to Fox News. Ooh, it's all his fault. No, it's COVID came by and businesses took a hit and they're trying to pass the cost to the consumer. So yeah, COVID prices. Then we're going to embargo oil. In Hawaii, we got a lot of prepaid oil from Russia. Now our prices, which are already high for gasoline, are going to go way up. And they already are way up. Time. And oh my God. They're going to blame that because elections are coming up. So all the things that go wrong in the world, the opposing political party will blame on the incumbent party, etc. Which is just insane. So our political system is insane. So please be akamai smart when voting comes up. See through the, trash and, vote for real. And so, gosh, it's just so much stuff. But you know what, though? We have to take a break, though. We have to take a break from all this stuff. You know why we take a break from all this stuff? Because residents are asking to reduce water use. Oh, you better reduce. Even though the water came back, we might have used them up. Let's go back. Let's go back where it's all safe and sound. 1959. You see? where the children are playing in the backyard. Look, all the neighborhood children playing. Look, there's a jungle gym for you to... I remember those jungle gyms. But not much. They're just, you just hang on the bars. Look, there's everybody will play. Look, go ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes. It's only 1959. Back in the day. Kahahu Manu Homes in Kalihi is a new low-income home housing project designed for Hawaii Housing Authority. Ample space between buildings provides lots of room for play and outdoor activities. And the kids over here can go, hey, you know what? Since you're over there playing with the cinder blocks, why don't you put the bricks in a wall style? Here's some mortar. Here's some... Jesus. Oh, God. Let's see. Let's take a wee look. I don't know. Everyone's... Oh! Count the homeless. We shall count the homeless before we send them to Caesar. These people don't... Oh, they're volunteers. I'm like, they don't look very homeless looking. This guy, that's a homeless... Hey, man. Pinky pull. Pinky pay pull. Oh, God. It's up by Mark's Garage. That's where I did some Shakespeare. I was at a Shakespeare play once, and it was playing at that place. Okay. It was County Errors. High schoolers put that on. And the huge volleyballers are back. Hey, look. We got all our fingers. No, they just put the wall of palm. They are the palm trees. Da, 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 da. They're holding on to the Big West tournament. So there's still 3 white crowns. So I don't know. Did they win? I guess they won the... This is a significant game, but whatever. Whatever. If you win, you win. If you don't win, they're all going to be sad. Oh, Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii. I'll see what's in the... Oh, look at this. Political cartoon. We're going to have to imagine a future without Russian oil. Agreed. And he looks up at the sun. The guy puts his head in the sand. Okay, head in the sand for clean energy. Stop monster homes. Stand your ground laws. We love guns in Hawaii now. Expensive fighter jets are false gods of metal. Expensive fighter jets are false gods of metal. Stop Putin's war. Hello? If we click on this, will it happen? No. Yes? Oh, gosh. Well, one thing for sure is this is still stupid. We're still stupid on this end. You go like this and you click it once. Okay? Right? Okay. Here. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. They're gouging. They're gouging. It's war gouging. But here's the things. I still want to see this one. Expensive fighter jets are false gods of metal. Supposed to be rocking. I don't know what happened to rock and roll. Where is it? It is impossible not to notice the increased number of flights of military aircraft, including the F-22 Raptor jets. Each one of these false gods of metal. Not the real gods of metal. Heavy metal. Okay, F-22s cost $334 million and $70,000 per hour to fly. Whoa, talk about price of gas. This year's used military budget is $77.8 billion. That's $24 billion more than Joe Biden requested in the midst of growing needs, including response. Oh yeah, because the military is going to have... They always got the gigantic budget, no matter what. Remember the words of former President General Dwight D. Eisenhower: every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired signifies, in the final sense, a theft of those who are hunger not fed, those who are clawed without clothes. Stop glorifying war and weapons of mass destruction and get back to basics. Honor the earth, respect and love one another as a human family. Sorry, listen to someone else. Jim Albertini, Kurdistan, Hawaii Island. All right, thanks for you, Jim. Yeah, false gods of metal and stuff like that. Okay. Just on a closed Oh, I forget. Okay, come on. We're gonna be kind of like try to be good, huh? Be good. Oh, look, it's working now though. So here's the thing. The oil, the electricity's going up, the gasoline's going up, but it's price gouging in a lot of ways. Because look at the gasoline. We're embargoing, we're banning oil coming from Russia, and the price is going up. The consumer pays the increase. And each of these big oil companies, instead of paying big corporate taxes, they don't pay big corporate taxes. Now's the time, because each of them are like $24 billion, $13 billion, $14 billion, $25 billion, $30 billion. These big oil companies are in the double-digit billions of dollars of profit last year. Can't you guys, big oil, absorb some of this high gasoline price? No, it's gonna be you, the consumer. So look at that when the Republicans are going, oh, because the Republicans, they make deals with big oil, so you see the gas prices go up. Oh, it wouldn't happen under so-and-so administration, because you're in bed with big oil. Anyways, that's a happy day. Well, that's it for today. A little political science, a little aloha. At least it's some clean water for now. Aloha, enjoy your day. Oh, look, some sunshine. It's a brand new day. And everything's gonna be okay. There's fresh air to breathe in deep. And fresh aloha you can spread around and feel good about it. Oh, clean water, fresh aloha. Okay, goodbye. Get out of here. Go away. I said aloha. Go aloha.